I'm going to show you a calorie tracking secret that is not only going to save you time, but is going to make your life so much easier when it comes to tracking calories from a container. Now, the normal way you would do this is if you had a plate, you would put your plate on the scale, tar that plate out, and then you would add your contents on top of the plate, whether it was bread, whether it was food, if you were adding sauce, if you were adding something like this. But this way is not only easier to do this, but if you're using something like a hot pan, you're not taking the hot pan off the stove to put on the scale to then add this in, are you? So let's start with the oil. First things first, remove the lid. You don't want to add those extra calories that you don't get to eat by weighing the amount of the lid. Put your contents on the scale. You are then going to click the tar button that is going to weigh it out. So your scale will now show 0, 0. Take your bottle, pour it into your pan to get ready for whatever you're going to cook. Chuck that back on the scale and it's going to show you a negative number. So this is negative 9.2. Simple as that. You've just used 9.2 grams of oil to put it into the pan. Now, I think one of the biggest advantages to this is when you're using any kind of aerosol spray, if you're really trying to watch your calories and you're using like a coconut spray for a pan or something like that, I've got extra virgin olive oil here. Tar it out, back to 0, grab your oil, spray it on whatever you need to spray it on, chuck it back in there, and there you go, 1.6 grams. So if you found any of this useful, follow along. I post tons of content like this all the time. And remember, calorie deficits only stay deficits when you track the very small stuff. This is the stuff that's going to put you over calories. Not overeating on the bigger portions of your meals, not tracking sauces, not tracking butters, not tracking oils that you cook in. These little things will add up to take your deficit to a surplus and stop you from losing weight. So follow along. I'll catch you in the next one.